you can accept more of yourself today. And self-acceptance is the thing that you want. It's who you want to become is ownership of yourself. And that's what self-acceptance means. And we're all going to do that in different ways. But it's the same thing that every single person wants. Every single human living, that's what they want is self-acceptance. But over time, we will come to that in different ways. We learn about how we evolve as humans, as individuals. Learn about personal development, self actualization. There are many things that we've learned about over the years, and then they can change. And that's what I'm doing today. So I'm giving you a video that'll probably change your life. And I hope that it does that because that would mean that you will accept more of yourself today. It is still April the 21st of 2026. And see, and that title was given last year. I did a video earlier today. I was moved to do a video because I said to everyone I must change because that's what we all have to do in our lives is to change and to reach that higher state of whoever we're meant to become. And that's what I'm meant to do as well. And then sometimes you will do things that are quite different than anyone else who's ever lived. And that's the thing that you're going to come to accept, and I'm going to help you today. I decided to do a video, said I downloaded the order of the universe and your place in it, because that's what's happened. But that was really challenging for me to accept and for many others. But there is an order in our world because it's all information. Information is passed on to one another. That's how we learn since the beginning of time. We learn from people who have come before. But then at times we need to shift that because maybe what we learned before wasn't really serving us, wasn't really helping us to become who we could become as an individual and also our world as a civilization. And we've seen this. If you study history, you know that that has happened over time. And I did something that was so surprising because when I sat down to do that video, because I did want you to see it because I did it because I made an offer for people to come into the program because I want your testimonials. I want you to show how this can change your life and change our world. If more people did it because they'd be happy, they'd be in love with themselves, and they'd be really creative in doing something wonderful. That was the journey that I took. I sat down every single day for like 37 years and received information, not knowing it was going to turn into this transformative philosophy that can change anyone's life. And if enough people did it, it would change our world because we're the ones who are creating it. But we have to move through all of our limitations first, and those are all within us. And I had so many of them because accepting this was difficult for me. But now I have more proof, and so it makes it easier. That's what we all want is proof of something. So then it makes it easier for us to believe in that something unknown that's within us. And now you'll have it today. Because on that, as I did this, and then I go back to last year, 2025, and I see that on the 22nd, I'm doing a video explaining what all this work is. Just what just it was that aligned with everything. And then there was an analysis done, an AI analysis done to show the alignment of all of this information. I've never studied astrology or astronomy or any of those sciences, but I downloaded this information that was in alignment with what was happening in our world and what was happening in your life. And when you come into alignment with who you are, who you're meant to become, you have a much better life. You do things that are aligned with you that cause you to want to get up in the morning, so to speak. And so now I have that because at 75, I've reached that place. I've done it, and now I can give it to you because there's no reason that you shouldn't have the life you're meant to have and become happy and abundant and everything that you want. Because see, I had to live it and write it all out and give you a plan to go there. And that's what we each do in different ways. Mine was just this particular plan, and it had to be different than anything else that was out there. I did a video a while ago saying that I was different than the other channelers because I was never a channeler before. I did also many other things, but that wasn't who I was. But what I was documenting it, the most sophisticated philosophy ever conceived because it was verified consciousness raising system. because of the time dates on everything, and it was organized, and it gave us a better understanding of how we interact with the planets, the changes and all that, because I received that information as well. But I'd love for you to look at it all. And now this is the opportunity where you can change your life, because anyone who does this work, they're going to live this wonderful life. They're going to become successful. They'll become happy with themselves. They'll move through all the generational trauma and all the doubts and all the fears and everything, because that's what I had to do. But now you know it works. It works because it brings you back together to you. But enjoy this information. Please share it with others. And again, you'll hear I did 2 blogs, because I did one today saying that becoming a genius has been challenging. And it was, because I had to acknowledge how this came about. It was different than anyone else, but you have something as well that you have to acknowledge. And that's when self acceptance comes in. And you will see that a few days ago, when and all of this was aligned, and I could not have known it, but I sat down and wrote the messages for the 22nd, which said, "Soon you will surrender." That means we let go of our guards, we let go of our hiding, and that's what I had to do. And it was all aligned in this information. And as you go through the messages, you will see exactly what I mean. I was given a quantum philosophy, and anyone who uses it will have the life they want to have. Enjoy. Please share this with others. And it's just one day, today and tomorrow, the 22nd, where this particular offer is there. And anyone who does schedule, you will have another half hour with me at some point, because that's to get your testimonials. And that's what I want the most, because you'll tell everyone how this work changed your life and caused you to understand who you are. It's already happened for so many others, but we need more. All right. I'll see you soon.